let's first look at what the BeNeLux team is doing, because they are kind of quite advanced stage of project, and players will be seeing this reasonably soon with the game. The content of BeNeLux was some of the oldest, and that content was built now maybe 15 years ago. So it's pretty much all gone and replaced by a fresh take on it.
And we got the, of course, iconic windmill there in the background.
Of course.
Can't go without it, of course.
Someone, I don't think you can park here, sir. Now, let's dive into Iceland. But look at that.
That's a dramatic scene. So these are some of like the glaciers, I guess.
Look at those
For some reason,
new vehicles as well.
I was in one of these actually, driving across the lake. You know, our game is slowly turning into like this touristic simulation game where we have locations that are cool to visit, and the trucking element is not the only element to it. The community is always asking for more cool places to drive to.
that.
What next then?
Do UK.
Dover, yeah, looking good. Of course, still work in progress. I imagine there's still a
very
lot
much.
to happen
You
here.
As you can
have to-
see, yeah.
You have to keep in mind that the project is like at the inception.
look.
It's really like stressful for the team to have to open up to the public these rough sketches, because they prefer to show the final stuff, but that's
course.
still over a year away. But we wanted to show the actual work, the work in progress, which is at the first iteration. It's really just these rough sketches. This is a
Great.
complete rework, right? This is like dropping everything and starting clean. We are reworking what we called until now the UK. Wasn't really giving Scotland that much of attention. It wasn't touching Ireland in any way. Ultimately, on this project, we would have multiple teams. One is up north, the other is working on Ireland, the other is working on the southern part. So there's multiple team leads, even, and multiple teams contributing to a massive, big project that it is, to make it all on time and make it happen in parallel. I think the BeNeLux team, ultimately, once they are done, may be joining in. There's a new DLC and also a massive overwork of the existing bit of whatever our UK was, that we plan, again, just as with Nordic Horizon and the old Scandinavia DLC, to unleash at short kind of sequence at the same time, pretty much.
This is from upcoming Ireland DLC, and I've only ever heard good things about Ireland. And that the people are
you have
lovely
to go
and
see the
landscape is
Giant's
really nice, but-
Causeway.
Yeah, this is it. Yeah.
Yes, that's the place.
This is
Very
done by
famous.
nature.
Oh, right.
Well, for some reason, the northern regions are exciting people, I guess, a little more than the southern. These are like touristic, sexy destinations in a way. They are exciting people. Nordic Horizon, it has been under construction in some form for like 3 years from pre-production. So that's also already an indication of that the other projects take about the same, because they are also huge now. That what's going to happen next, which we haven't even announced, is quite a sizable DLC as well.